Good morning, club members. It's Peter back with another episode of the Property Club, and today we're looking at condos for rent in Ortigas Manila. So what's interesting to me is I've gone through, trawling through the web, looking, is there big discounts in the marketplace? Are there a lot of discounts on condominiums at the moment or not? And what I found is it seems like some of these agents posted a few months ago, before COVID-19, and they haven't updated their prices. Because the truth is, in Metro Manila at the moment, if you want to rent, right now is the best time ever to lock in a rental contract for 1 or 2 years. Why? Because you're going to get an extremely good price. Because you don't have this influx of people from international airports, at the borders domestically, because people still cannot travel throughout Manila, both domestically and internationally. So this is your opportunity to snag a bargain and ask for a 30 plus discount off your rental bill. So lock in a condo today. As per usual, what I've done with these condominiums for rent, I've priced them from cheapest to most expensive. So we'll start with the cheapest one, which is this one, a 1-bedroom with balcony in Lumire residences. So let's have a quick look at this. So it's like a studio 1-bedroom. You can see the slider there, this sliding door, and it's 28 square meters on the 5th floor by DMCI Lumire, and that's priced at 18,000 peso per month. What do I think you can get this for? Honestly, in this current market, you should be asking, the price for this condo, maybe 13,000 peso. Really, you need to be aggressive in this market. Moving along. And what I want to say is, with everything that you're renting today, regardless of what the asking price is, don't be shy, don't be nervous. Make sure you ask for a substantial discount, okay? A substantial discount. So this condominium, it's One Oasis. Again, what I'd be asking is probably even less. I'd probably be asking like 12,500 peso being One Oasis, okay? 12,500 peso per month, and you will be surprised. Don't worry that the listing agent, the real estate agent, hasn't updated the price, because ultimately the agent is not the one going to say yes, it's the owner. And there's so many owners, vendors at the moment who they're desperate to rent out their condominium. Actually, usually what you'll see is they give a discount for 1-year rentals, and this one does actually have an example. It says 15,000 per month for a 1-year rental and 25,000 peso per month for short term. Okay, so nowadays, because of this crisis, they are offering short term rentals, whereas in Ortigas, historically most owners do not want to rent for anything less than 12 months. Most want, a 12-month lease and post-dated checks. Okay, so they want checks in advance to ensure that they get their money. So on this one, you can already see this agent is actually quite clever. They have said 15,000 per month for a 1-year rental. I still think not cheap enough. You can do better, guys. You can do much better. You can ask 12.5 for a 1-year rental on this one. So let's have a quick look through the pictures. And sorry, I'm not going to talk too much, but I just want to introduce and just explain the discounts and what you should be getting these properties at. So yes, this one should be 12.5, and this is just the example moving forward. Next property, price at 18,000 peso per month. It doesn't actually list where it is, but it is in Ortigas. It came up on the Ortigas search, and actually it looks like a nice brand new condo. They're asking 18,000 a month. Honestly, this is a very, very good price, and I don't believe that you'll be able to get much off this price. Okay, so just letting you know. It also looks like they have more than one condo. I think it is the Twin Oaks. Yep. Look at that straight away. Twin Oaks in Greenfield. So they have a few condos here. Looks like available from 18,000 peso per month. I particularly like this one because it's a loft. I think the money's right on this one, by the way. 18,000 is a fair price. And that's rare to see an agent actually price their units at the right level, because usually they just ask far too much money. And the next one. Says it's a bi-level penthouse just at the back of Ortigas in Pasig there for 25,000 peso, and it's a promo unit. So again, this is priced pretty well. You might ask for like 22, 23,000, but you know, ultimately I don't know how negotiable they'll be, because it is a 2-bedroom and the price already is very, very good. Very good. Again, rare to see, because most of the listings you'll see today, they're asking crazy money. Okay, so this one is 25,000 peso per month. This is the cheapest condominium I could find in the Malayan Plaza, in the middle of Ortigas. So actually that price is fair. It's definitely fair. It does say rental 25,000 per month. So I wonder, when they say per month, do they mean monthly? No, they don't. Here we go. It actually does state minimum stay 12 months. So they're only interested in a 12-month lease. I would offer 20 for this one. Malayan's a good building and it's a great location. Actually, they don't feature it here, but you can see there's a big balcony there. Good sized balcony. However, it looks like it faces the wall. So this is the reason why it's the cheapest condo I could find for rent in the Malayan. So for that reason, I'd say maybe you want to even ask for, you know, a bigger discount. You might ask for 19,500 or 19,000 peso per month. Next, the Eaton Emerald Lofts, and this is 28,000 per month, and it's 58 square meters, which is a really good size. Again, the cheapest, the very cheapest unit I could find in the building. 28,000 is pretty good based on the location, but I'd probably offer around about 23 during COVID-19. I think 23,000 is around about fair for this one. Keep in mind, you can be very aggressive, and you know, you might go and see 10 condos, you know, in the week and offer 40 or 50% off. Now, agents might be really upset about that, but ultimately there's very, very few people that are renting at the moment. So you might find you could get an extremely cheap condominium at this current point in time. Up to you how aggressive you want to be. I think 25 to 30% discount is fair without being cruel to the owner. I think 25% is probably, you know, where you want to be fair. So the next one is in the Malayan again. It's a 55 square meter loft. It is a big loft. They're asking 35,000. I'd be offering 27.5 for this per month. And remember, you could negotiate and say, look, you're gonna offer, you know, 27.5, but it's a 1-year lease, and you might even stay on for 2 years, or be willing to lock in a 2-year lease to get the price you want. And keep in mind, prices are never going to be lower than this, so ultimately you're better off locking in the lease for a longer term. I'd be locking in for 2 or 3 years if I knew I was going to stay in that area for the long term. So go on to various different websites, from Facebook to RentPad, Lumire, and some kind of individual sites of agents as well. 40 square meters, 35,000 peso per month. It looks like this agent hasn't discounted whatsoever, so that was kind of the going rate before COVID. Honestly, what would I pay for this? 25,000 per month. That's what this is worth, guys. It's a great location, but you know, comparatively speaking versus the Malayan, I think, you know, I personally prefer the Malayan, and you know, based on the money and square meterage, I think I'd only pay 25,000 for this. It's still a great location. Some of them do have big balconies. This particular one is a smaller studio, and it looks like it has quite a small you know, balcony there, so it's not that big, only 40 square meters. Yeah, you can see how small it is here just based on the picture with the couch. And they are offering a 6-month lease. So if you wanted a 3 or 6 month, you could probably negotiate it with this one. Okay, this is in Flare Towers, and it's priced at 35,000 per month for a 2-bedroom with a big terrace. So that's not bad at all. Remember, 2 bedrooms are always priced a lot higher than studio or 1 bedrooms because they really are in demand. 2 bedrooms are the most in demand in the area. So look, it doesn't show you a lot. It's got a big basketball court. Flare Towers has a nice pool, nice facilities. It just shows you the feature, which is this terrace to try and entice you to go and check this condominium out. Nor does it tell you the square meterage. I would say for this one, maybe around about 27,500 per month. Okay, so this is the first of the Shangri-La series. So Shangri-La is a really nice building. Actually, I own a condominium in the Shangri-La myself. They're asking 38,000 per month for this condominium. It is tiny. It is 38 square meters, and I just don't think this is worth it. But ultimately, nowadays in Shangri-La, the rent does get really high for a few reasons. One, it's just Shangri-La. Everyone wants to live there. It's the brand name. Two, it's a good location and it's connected. It actually has a bridge from the condominium that connects directly across to the Shang Mall, which is an awesome mall with like 200 different eateries and restaurants, and also a bridge to the hotel. So you can go and hang out in the hotel, have a drink, have a glass of wine or whiskey in the hotel lobby there at EDSA Shangri-La. And that's why they're asking so much. Keep in mind, like I said, this was the cheapest condominium I could find in St. Francis Shangri-La at 38,000 peso per month. What do I think you can get this for? There's a lot of condos in this building. I own a condo in here. I'm currently renting. I've got my condo rented now, but it's rented for far less than this one, and it is a superior condominium. Actually, my condominium is around about 47 square meters. It has the best view that you can obtain in the building, and I'm getting mid-20s. So based on that, look, I am renting to a friend. So look, it's not really what market rent is. Now they rent from me now, and they're going to rent long term at that price. But if I was going to rent to just a random person, I'd probably want 30,000 plus. For this condominium, I would only offer 28,000 peso per month. So this is a really good example. You can get a discount of like 10 to 11,000. So I might even go as low. Look, if I was going to be really tough, knowing that building really well, I might even go as low as 27,000 peso per month. Actually, my mate Dwayne, I helped find a condo in this particular building. Well, the building next door, which is One Shang, but the same brand and series of condos, so same area. Okay, so this one's 38,000 per month. So again, too much. I'd probably, depending on how nice it is inside, when I see it in person, it looks pretty nice, this one. I'd probably offer the same kind of money, like 27 or 28,000. Honestly, these prices that are listed, this is pre-COVID-19, guys, so don't fall for the trap. Alright, so this is the next building. This is actually where I helped Dwayne find his condo. And actually, I think I helped him find his condo for around about 27.5 or 28,000 per month for his studio condo in One Shang. One Shang, in my mind, the facilities are better. It is nicer. I still personally like St. Francis Shangri-La personally for a few reasons. The lobby's bigger. There's less units per floor. The elevators are more speedy. Just things like that, are really important for me for when buying. But if you're renting, what I would say is you're better off in One Shang, but I think for buying, you're better off in St. Francis Shangri-La. So anyway, they want 38,000 per month. Keep in mind, this is the cheapest One Shang condo I could find. And One Shang has some amazing facilities, just absolutely amazing. I bet you they don't have pictures of the facility on this one in the pictures, but they should have, because it's got this amazing lagoon pool, steam room, everything. So there's a lot of good things about this building. Very, oh, look, they do have a picture. That's great. Okay, usually agents don't post this stuff, so I take it back. This is actually a really good agent. So this agent, look, they've posted the picture. Behind in the foreground, you can see St. Francis Shangri-La. That's to the left there. And then here is the One Shang pool. So you can see this is like a 5-star, living in a 5-star resort. So yes, the condo's, a bit small, it's 45 square meters, but you get to live in a hotel. Shangri-La is a 5-star top class brand. It's an international 5-star luxury hotel brand actually. So look at this pool. I mean, you've got this amazing lagoon style pool. Imagine swimming in that, on a hot summer's day on the weekend after a rough work week. So yeah, it is really nice. Awesome gym. Probably the best gym in all of Ortigas. And they've got, cinema room, a pool room, etc. So you can invite your friends around and use the cinema room and that sort of thing. So, Shangri-La brand, whether it's Shang 1 or St. Francis Shangri-La, the facilities are second to none. They're absolutely awesome. Moving along. So this is another Shang 1, okay? It's actually by the same agent. You can see this one is 38,000, this is 40,000, and just going back, I'd probably offer 30,000 for this. Same money for this, maybe 1 or 2,000, more depending on which condo is nicer internally when you see it. Keep in mind also you do pay more when a unit is furnished, okay? It's quite nice. So it shows you the facilities again. You get the general idea. Moving along. And it's just loading at the minute. Sorry guys. Seems to be this website, actually I often get stuck on this website, which is Carousel. I don't know why, it's really slow. But yeah, here we go. This is actually a good little unit. It's got lots of glass. It's a big loft at the Malayan, so very central location. And it's 68 square meters, guys. So this is a huge loft and actually a really, really good price. I wouldn't go too heavy on the negotiation. I'd probably only offer, I'd ask for, 15 to 20% discount. So let's say, if you wanted to be aggressive, you offer 34,000 per month. If you really love the unit and just wanted to secure it, probably offer 36 per month, knowing how big it is and that it's a loft. Really nice loft actually. Yeah, important just to have that extra bit of space, and it's nicely furnished also. So you can see, I think everything looks new. I mean, let's just go back there. Look at the bed. They've got plastic on the mattress, so it looks like a new mattress. Even the couches have plastic. Moving along. So we're starting to get up there in price range. So 40,000. This is the Twin Oaks. 1 bedroom. And it's kind of like a circular shape. And it's got all this glass in there. Look. Would I offer 40,000? Absolutely not. This is only a 47 square meter unit. We actually saw cheaper units in this building. They're out of their minds. I'm serious. In this market, what they can hope for is maybe 22 to 23,000 peso a month. Honestly, in this market, if you want to rent your condominium during COVID-19, due to the lockdown, you're gonna have to give a really good deal. So honestly, I would be asking for a 40+% discount on this condominium. Emerald Mansion. So Emerald Mansion is right smack bang in the middle of the BPO hub in Ortigas Center. And this is a 2-bedroom with 2 bath. It is 93 square meters. It's an older building, but it looks like they have renovated this condominium. Nice marble floors, nice kitchen, nice balcony. And what I love about this is if you've ever worked on Emerald before, literally you could live at Emerald Mansions. I have lived in this building before. Go downstairs, cross the road to your building, or maybe just 50 meters down the road or 100 meters down the road is your building for work. So, you're right in the center of the BPO hub. Okay, so this is the Sonata private residences, which is right next to Mega Mall. So it's in between Mega Mall and Shang Plaza. Now this is 45 square meters, 45,000 per month, which is 55 square meters. Actually, it's a decent size. The price isn't that bad for this particular building. I would not, pay 45,000 peso per month. I'd probably want to pay something like, 33,000. So what I think you should be able to, rent this for is 33,000 per month. Make an offer. Don't be shy. Just negotiate. Again, here we go. Here's another one Shang studio condo. So you can see I was right. You've got the other units that are priced at 38,000. This is priced at 45,000. Keep in mind, usually this is the price because it's furnished. For a furnished unit in one Shang, this is usually quite a fair price, especially nowadays. But COVID-19, what would you pay for this one? I'm going to say 33 to 34,000 per month. I actually prefer this one over the other units. It just seems like the fittings, the fixtures, the furniture is nicer to me. Also, it's got like a really nice day bed there. It's got a little desk, study, TV, everything, and a really comfy looking couch, even a nice marble table there, and a kitchen table. So they really, decorate it very, very nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and say, you probably want to pay 34,000 per month just because the furniture and things is so nice. Some units are, nicer than others, and this is a good example of a really nice unit. And who's the agent? Deb Mateo. So you might go on Facebook, search this person if you're interested in this particular condo for rent. Next one. So the next one I can remember, it's Residencia 8888. Yes, 4 8s. It's priced fairly. I'd say this is a fair price at 55,000 peso per month. I'd say in this market you could get this for 40,000. If you're really, really tough with negotiation, you might even get it down to like 39,000 peso per month. But I think 40 is where you want to be, 40 to 42,000 peso. That's probably where you'd offer. These units are over 100 square meters. They have big balconies. Actually, I wish back here they had a better picture of the balcony for you. But 2-bedroom, older style condominium is kind of hidden away in the back of Ortigas. Many people do not know about this particular building. They had big kitchens, etc. So there we go. That's the balcony there. Alright, so it's a big size balcony. Have a barbecue there. Have some friends over. The only thing I would say is you might ask the owner to come through with a pressure hose and pressure wash that balcony because it looks a bit dirty. So yeah, I'd offer 40,000 per month for this one. 118 square meters. It's really good size. Really good. Yeah, it's just uncommon to see those type of condos nowadays in anywhere in Metro Manila. Those 100 plus square meter condos are getting so rare and are highly sought after. Next one, so this is St. Francis Shangri-La. This is a true 1-bedroom, not studio. This is priced at 55,000 peso per month for 60 square meters, which is actually very reasonable. I remember these units were renting for around about this price 5+ years ago. So you're getting the price, their asking price is, what it was 5+ years ago. Nice, big, 1-bedroom. Actually, really nice condominium. I don't know what it is, but I always preferred the facilities. I prefer in one Shang, but as a building to own, as an owner, I still prefer St. Francis Shangri-La for quite a few reasons. And they're nice. They're really nice units. My unit looks very much like this. It's a bit smaller. It's a 1-bedroom, 47 square meter, which I've knocked down a wall and opened it all up, so it's one big open plan unit. Anyway, this is 55,000. I think honestly a fair offer on this one would be 47,500 peso per month. But if you wanted to be aggressive, maybe you could offer as low as 42,500 peso per month. Moving along, another one Shang. So one Shang does rent for a bit more, and this gives you a comparison versus St. Francis Shangri-La versus one Shang. Here's the pictures, and this is 65 square meters, so a tad bigger, and they want 65,000 peso per month. Again, this is literally the cheapest one bedroom in one Shang I could find, so cheapest true one bedroom. And you can see it also says they're wanting to sell it for 18 million. 18 million peso, that's crazy. The prices have gone up a lot in Manila, just huge. I remember when you could have bought one of these for around about 9.5, 10 million. Only a few years ago now, but yeah, they want 18 for this one now. It does also have parking, so keep in mind the parks in this building sell for anywhere between like 1.6 to like 2.25 million in this particular building, so that's a positive. Definitely the cheapest unit I could find in one Shang, and yeah, actually it's a really good deal when you consider it does say inclusive of dues, so there's no plus. It is inclusive of dues and inclusive of parking, so this is a very reasonable price. Probably between the two towers, the Shangri-La towers, because of being inclusive of dues and having that park, I would say this is probably the best value now that I've seen that. And I would probably not offer too much of a discount. I'd probably offer like 58,000 per month, something like that. Maybe have a go and offer something like 55,000, but good luck. I mean, that is already very reasonable for this building. So here's another one, 80 square meters. This is even bigger. So it says even bigger, 80 square meters. Says 80 square meters there. Nice condo actually. They want 67,000 per month. I'd probably offer 60. I think 60,000 would be fair for this one. It does also come with parking. So another very cheap unit in one Shang. Yeah, there's some really good bargains at the moment, really good. So here's another one. This is more expensive, but I wanted to show you another example. And this is, the fit out is really, really nice in this one. It's 75,000 peso per month with parking in one Shangri-La. And I'd only want to pay something similar as to the other one, so maybe, you'd offer 60,000 peso. But personally, I actually like this one, I think, for 60,000 because this is bigger. Internally, it's 80 square meters. You're probably better off with this condominium than this one. But look, internally, this does look really nice. They've done a really good fit out. Okay, so the next one is La Isla. So, in the heart of the CBD, the very, very heart, like the middle, smack bang in the middle, is this older style building called La Isla. Now, La Isla only has something like, it's crazy, maybe like 20 or 30 units in the entire building. So pretty much it's extremely exclusive, like, you either have half a floor or a whole floor unit. And some units, the penthouse units, have like 2 floors. I think the penthouses take up 2 full floors of the building, which is crazy. This particular unit, I'm pretty certain it's 309 square meters. They're asking 120,000 per month, which is actually pretty reasonable nowadays for a 300 square meter unit. It comes with parking, and I'm pretty certain this is it a full floor? I think it could be. It's either a full floor or a half floor. It doesn't state it there. They don't build them like they used to. I wish I'd bought in this building years ago. I did have an opportunity and I didn't. I missed it. Look, it would have been a huge stretch for me at the time, like 10 plus years ago now. But yeah, great building. It's an awesome building. I think I was looking at it for like 14 or 15 million back in the day. Around about 50,000 peso per square meter. Nowadays, they're asking something like 50 to 60 million peso for one of these units. So if you could rent this for, let's say if you offered 90,000 peso per month, you'd be getting a really good deal, and you'd want to lock that in long term. Honestly, if I could get this for 90,000 peso per month, I would lock this unit in for like 2 or 3 year lease. It's a really good price, guys. So the next one, actually, this one is Residencia 888. This is one of the penthouses in Residencia 888. It's 130,000 per month. It's 350 square meters. Let's have a look at the pictures. And again, I'd offer something similar to the La Isla. Actually, knowing I'd pay, 90,000 for La Isla, I'd probably want to pay slightly less for this one. And I'm going to go ahead and say I'd only offer 85,000 peso per month. La Isla is a superior building. It's a superior location. However, this is the penthouse, one of the penthouses in La Isla. It is a two-story loft type. I'm pretty sure they have like 4 units per floor, something like that. And it's strange. When you go to the top 2 floors of Residencia 888, they have 2 levels, and there's like 1, 2, I think it's 3, 4 units at the top, something like this. So I think this is one of 4 penthouses, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I'm pretty sure that was the case. And it's located right near the pool, which is a good location. 350 square meters also. So the last condo I'm going to show you today is a penthouse at La Isla. So La Isla is the best of the best. Honestly, if I could buy in... Okay, it actually tells you, it says there's 38 units total in the building, over 19 floors. So this one, I'm pretty certain is the penthouse. It makes up like, 2 whole floors. Okay, look at this. This is priced, okay? It's priced at... Where is it? 150,000 per month. Sorry, small print there. I'm just going to show you the map quickly to show you the location. You can see where it is there, smack bang in the middle of Ortigas. Where'd that pin go? Is that the right location? No, it's not quite. I'll show you where the building is. That's Malign there, which says 21. Your ADB Avenue, then Opal Road. That is the Malign across the road. Just here, that's the location of La Isla, right next to Ortigas Park. You cut through Ortigas Park and you go to Emerald Avenue, which is now called Ortigas Junior Road. I don't like that. That's ridiculous. It's Emerald Avenue, guys. They must have changed the name of that street, or that must be an old map or something, but that is Emerald Avenue. I know it. Okay, so just saying. Anyway, so having a look at this is very, very cheap. And this is not on the market. Okay, this is not on the market. It's just an example. 150,000 peso per month. So, look, it's not currently on the market. I just wanted to show this to you, okay, as an example of what you can find in Ortigas. So if you get this nowadays, it was listed like 4 years ago. If you found this and this is still available, I would offer the same money they were asking 4 or 5 years ago, being 150,000 per month. So you want to go back in time and get the old pricing, not the new pricing. Well, yes, you want the new COVID-19 pricing, which is probably the same pricing as they used to have 5 or 10 years ago. So just a really nice example to show you guys. Literally, this is my favorite condo for rent in Ortigas. Thanks for watching. This has been Peter from the Property Club. Bye for now and have a great day. See ya.